future you should be just as dear to you as present day you. Rabbit, rabbit, everyone. Here we are, the first of another month. And so I'm coming at you with another little mini dose of financial good luck. This is Stephanie McCullough, founder of Sofia Financial and co-host of the podcast Take Back Retirement. And when I was a kid, my friends and I believed that if rabbit, rabbit were the first words out of your mouth on the first of the month, then you'd have good luck. So I started doing these videos just a couple years ago on the first of every month with little mini doses of financial good luck. Yesterday, I was listening to my buddy Chuck Jaffe's podcast, Money Life, which is amazing, and he puts them out all the time, like 5 days a week. He's got so much. There's a lot of great stuff in there. But yesterday, he had a guest from Bankrate. I'm not remembering the woman's name. I'll find it and I'll tag her. But they have a new research study out on the motherhood penalty. And what they did was analyze Census Bureau data about incomes for women. Now, we all know about the pay gap, the wage gap, that women earn less than men in similar roles. But did you know that there's even more of a difference for mothers? So what they discovered was that there's a pay gap for single women, but it's the smallest. So the smallest pay gap is between men and then single women. And then when women get married even, there is a bigger pay gap. I remember my mother told me that when she got married, she got a pay decrease. She was still working full-time for a big firm in Philadelphia, and she got a decrease in pay because why did she need so much money? She's married now. So that was a long time ago, and there's still a pay gap for married women. And then there's a bigger pay gap for women who become mothers. And they were saying part of it is self-selected, that there are so many obligations in the home that even women working full-time perhaps choose to take on roles with less responsibility, less overtime, and less pay, so that they can manage the balance with the kids in the household. What has been your experience? Have you seen this? Do you feel like there's a motherhood penalty? They even had some numbers saying that over the course of a career, maybe a 30-year career, this could add up to, they had some averages, up to $500,000 in earnings that you didn't get if you chose to have kids. Now, we all know kids are expensive, right? They're always growing out of their shoes. So many expenses around kids. We love them. And here's another sort of expense to having kids. So I always like to focus on what is it that we can control in this situation. And I certainly am not saying don't have children. That was a double negative. Decisions to have families is completely a unique and individual and, couple-based decision. And keep an eye on the financials, understanding the financial implications, and perhaps doing some adjustments on your own makes sense, right? Trying to make sure that you put money away for the future or for the interruptions in earnings, for potential catastrophes or opportunities that might come up, right? I know it's always a bummer to deprive yourself in the present moment of something that you might want to purchase, but remember that future you should be just as dear to you as present day you, as your children. So doing something for your future self, putting some money away on a regular basis, even if you think you want to buy something and you know what, maybe I'll instead put it in that account for my future. That can just give you more flexibility and choices down the road, no matter what you may choose to do. Those of us who chose to have children many, many years ago, those decisions are past us, but we can still think about how we show up in the workplace, how we show up for other people in our lives, and normalize talking about money, right? The first step is being comfortable finding someone you can talk to about your money worries, about the challenges that you're facing, about the fact that maybe you're earning less than you hoped you would. All right. Share your experiences with me, please. Make some comments. I'm very curious to hear. Let's get the conversation going. Have a great month, and I'll see you in September.